We interrupt your scheduled program with this message. I did say before I took on the dragon that I was going to take a run through the legends just to see how things were. So I thought rather than having it as an episode to itself, which would be a waste of an episode and boring as fuck, I thought I'd do it as like sort of an add-on sort of thing. So we are going to look at the historical figures. First off, we're going to look at me. Ukwo Bear Cloudy, there I am. Right, I was born in 2023, began wandering the wilds, became an enemy of the spongy fogs. Struck down the consort of twilight creature Gisu Moralances, and also took down Kege certain conjures and a peeve tone embraced. And became a hero, became a fucking hell. Right, related entities. I'm a member of the Realm of Weakness. I'm a member of the Cyclopean Coalition. I'm a legendary... I can't quite speak today. I'm a legendary hero in a fair few places. The Cloaks of Calm are enemies. Never even heard of them. Famous hero. I'm a hero in a lot of places. Fuck me. It's like either a mixture of hero, famous hero, and legendary hero. Christ almighty. That's probably every single thing going. 6 notable kills. OLED Frill Toast the Human. I'm guessing that's my very first kill, the Spearman from the first episode. Pokey Primrasps. That was the Bandit from episode 2. Dastot Rack and Trance the Night Monster Consort. That was from episode 3. Gisu Moralances, the Consort of the Twilight Creature. That was episode 4. Kege Certain Conjures the Sable Ghost, the Bleak Horror Spouse. That was episode 6. And a Peeve Tone Embrace the Dead Urns. That was in episode 7, I do believe. And the 2 other kills, which were the wolves. Right, let's have a look at some of our party members. Let's go in order that I recruited them. Let's say Chicken, Unknown Predators, struck down Copnut Overmine with the Silver Great Axe. That was the main bandit. That was the Archer bandit who sort of disabled Destroyer 2100. Oh, I've got to scroll through all this again. Yeah, I think if it's going to be like this for everyone, I'm going to just like sort of cut out all this scrolling because scrolling is boring. But yeah, should be reaching the bottom any second now. Any second now. There we go. So lives in Jungle Scar. Primgazes is set as a home because of how I've done this. I've copied the save and I've retired to a place which must be Primgazes. Or maybe Jungle Scar, I'm not entirely sure. I think it might be Jungle Scar actually. I think I recruited him from Primgazes. That name rings a bell. But I am going to delete this save, so I'm not save scumming. So don't worry about that. 3 notable kills. Copnut Overmine, like I said, that is the bandit leader from episode 1. Furry First Bringle. That might be that wrestler from episode... Was it episode 1 or episode 2? On one of the bandit camp attacks. There was a wrestler just decided to wander along after we'd killed the bandit leader. So that's probably that. And 2 wolves in the Hill of Extricating. Right. And Destroyer. Right, we've got 2 of them. Which one's which? I think that one. Let's see. Yeah, that's got to be the one that was abandoned. As you can see, he didn't actually die, but Jungle Scar must be the home site, and Primgazes is where I am at the moment because he's from Jungle Scar as well, and I've recruited them both at the same place. So this is the next Destroyer 2100. Wander in the wilds, became a hero, and I will see you when I've scrolled down the bottom. Pow! Right, as you can see, he's got no kills yet, but he's rested in Primgazes, which is where I've sort of settled in temporarily. So But yeah, that is Destroyer 2100. Next up on the list is effing Controller. Female human. Struck down Mytho belly oiled with a copper flail. Became a hero, became a hero, became a fucking hero in everyone's eyes. But mine. Right, I'll see you on the other side again. Right, there we go. Run breakfasts is where effing Controller came from. As you can see, one notable kill, Mytho belly oiled the human. That's probably from episode 2 where we attacked the bandit camp. And two wolves in the circular hill and one wolf in the circular hill. I don't know why that's not just 3 wolves in the circular hill. Counting. But yeah, that's effing Controller. Next up is Crumble. Nope, it would help if I spell it right. Become one in the wilds, just a quick glimpse of that, and I'll see you on the other side. Right, as you can see, Run Breakfast is his home site, and he hasn't killed anyone, even though he's been with us quite a while. Strange, but maybe he's injured them and if someone else has come along and finished them off. I know that happened in the first episode where fucking I'd pretty much killed the spearman. I'd stabbed him in the head, and then Air Chicken comes over and kills him before he dies. So yeah, that's probably something that's happened. And I also discovered that page up and page down scroll faster, but it's still boring and slow. But next up on the list is Mandlins. And mortally wounded the freak of evil, Losu dead ashes the shadow of Umbras. Right, that's actually pretty fast. I think I'll just keep on doing that. So he came from Run Breakfast as well. He's got Lozu dead ashes the shadow of Umbras the freak of evil. That was episode 5. And Ari Double Cherish the dead skull, the freak bridegroom of evil. And that was episode 8, I do believe. That was the last bridegroom we killed before we got tasked to kill the dragon. Right. Next up is Mr. Rad. Mr. Rad Skulls Baked. That's a pretty cool name. I like how it's Mr. Rad, but it's actually a woman. And they've killed no one, and they came from Run Breakfast. Next up is X Ryan X. Became a hero. Blah blah blah. Killed no one, Run Breakfast, and Prim Gazers. Next up is Sniper and Trooper. She was the 3rd eldest daughter of Keir Focus Weaved and this is the person who recruited from the village, so they're gonna have a bit of a history. Ooh. Twilight creature Rupola Crypt Dusk. Attack Sniper and Trooper. I'm going to make a note of that. We're going to make that an unofficial task to try and hunt out and kill Rupola Crypt Dusk. Right. So Sniper and Trooper became a ranger and Brave Peppers. Sniper and Snooper, yes. Sniper and Trooper married NATO Wonder Match. And we can scout in the area around Brave Pepper. And Sniper and Trooper struck down the dragon Osna Jewel Fortune, the branded flames with a bronze spear. That's... So we know for a fact that they got the kill, so let's scroll all the way down the bottom. See. Hat on. The dragon that they killed was an object of dubious worship. The worship the dragon that they killed. It's ironic. Oh, I can't get over that. Out of all the things I could worship, I worship you. Here, have a spear in the face. Yeah. Right. Let's see what kills they've got. 1. Osna Jewel Fortune, the branded flames, the dragon. Maybe that's why they worship it. Kind of like that, what was it, King John of Bohemia, the Battle of Crécy in France during the medieval times. They were fighting, he was on the French side, King John of Bohemia, and he was like totally blind in both eyes, and he strapped his horse to his men's horses and told them to guide him towards the battle. And the Black Prince, who was King Edward III's son, his men killed him, but he admired him so much for fighting so valiantly that he took his emblem and his motto, and that's now the Prince of Wales motto. So that was Sniper and Trooper. So Let's Game Guy, who we actually said goodbye to. Let's Game Guy Illusplec died 2050. Became a hero, suffocated, slain by the freak bridegroom of evil, appeased to embrace the dead ends with a copper meat cleaver. So let's have a look. And they came from strap whips. I'm determined that's going to be called straw whips. Right, next one is Irohin. And became a hero, bloody blah blah blah. One wolf and one black bear. So Irohin killed the bear who attacked us. Next one is Neveza. Neveza Save Clocks. Sounds like some sort of a hippie organisation. Yeah man, save the clocks, yeah. Go out and hug some trees for some clocks, and they've got no kills. Right, next up is Bugs Devil. And scroll down. And they've got no kills, and they came from strap whips, and they live now in prim gazers. But they won't by the time I come to boot up the next one, because it'll be the other save, the one where we haven't settled down. And this is Lexiville. And they came from prim gazers, got no kills. Next up is Forte the Great. And they came from prim gazers and have no kills. Next up is JK Tenoso. Combat Touch. And they came from prim gazers. I don't think any of these have really had a chance to kill anything, but next up is oh shit, I won't, let's type in 0. There, olives. And hero in pretty much everywhere, and they came from prim gazers. Next up is Prawn Cakes 1966. And these don't have any kills either. And last but certainly not least, Scarlet Blood. And well, they've not had a chance to do anything, so yeah, it's quite. Gesu Weevil Dungeon, the Deceiver of Equaling. That sounds ominous. Gethu Weevil Dungeon. I think I might kill the object of worship just for the hell of it. And I also want to have a quick look of all the things that we've killed, starting with the very first person that we killed, which was Copnut Overmine. Chieftess of the Spongy Fogs, struck down by Air Chicken 50. And after she died, she ceased being the Chieftess. Next up is Bohi Primrasps. Chieftess of the Cloaks of Calm, struck down by Ukwo Bear Cloudy, the Crowded Crevice of Keys, with the bronze two-handed sword in Spice Boats. Next up is Dastot Rackentransed. Night Monster Console, born in 11, so they're quite old. So Dastot married a dwarf, because the thing with night monsters is they do actually have a life before they get taken away and turned in. Like, see there, autumn 91, Dastot was abducted from Bride Pulley by Roshan Cavern, tunneled and imprisoned and changed from a dwarf into a night monster consort. So we killed a former dwarf. And save 4 kills, Ebcat Woman Beaches, Esu Fortress Block, Order Flickered Romanced, and Onek Chainspike the Human. And they had a son who was born in 91. She was the queen of the goddesses of sculpture, so we killed a former queen. Gisu Moral Answers is the next one. They were Lawgiver, settled in Banded Plate, changed from a human into a consort of the Twilight creature. and was struck down by Ukwo Bear Cloudy. And next up is last. Nope. Lozu. Lozu Dead Ashes. Was an evil born in 86. They weren't anything special, but they were a dwarf. And Lozu bled to death, slain by the human Manlin's Dwell Delight in Bone Tunnel. The father died in 19. They are quite interesting, some of these stuff, like some of the stuff that's happened. Like, I mean, we wouldn't have known that Sniper and Trooper's object of worship was the dragon that we've just killed. So, see, they've got 9 kills. All very impressive, but not impressive enough because we wiped you out. And next way is Peggy. That's them. Certain conjures. See, they were a fishery worker and then a lawgiver, and then seem to have quite a few brushes with undead creatures, like Moon Freak Bridegroom of Evil, and then he was abducted by Aspad Tomb Ghost, and then was killed by Ukwo Bear Cloudy. 8 notable kills. And 28 other kills. Fuck me. 24 elves. Good on you. Good on you. Kill them fucking elves. I sort of feel sorry that I killed him now. Peeve Tone Embraced. It was a Peeve, wasn't it? I think that's it. A Peeve Tone Embraced. Yes. The Dead Ends was a freak bridegroom of evil. Became the princess of the Wind of Grouping. And was abducted and changed from an elf. Ha, we killed an elf as well. Yeah! Was mortally wounded by the human Let's Game guy. Oh, so I was mortally wounded, but how did mortally wound Let's Game guy? I was going to say Let's Game guy killed it. But no, it was struck down by the human Ukwo Bear Cloudy, the crowded crevice of keys, and killed Let's Game guy. So, I'm sorry, but you were killed by an elf. I know that's probably one of the worst ways to go. But that's just the way that's just the way it was. Right, they were a princess, changed from an elf, and struck down by the human Mandlin's Dwell Delights. 14 kills. Whew. And last but not least, Osnar Jewel Fortunes. It was the dragon, he was one of the only ones of his kind. Yeah! Make them go out of, go extinct, go out of what? I don't even know where I was going with that analogy. Devoured a blue peacock. He's got quite a lot of history. He received the worship of a lot of people. I wonder if I can say Sniper and Trooper in this list. Not from the quick glance that I had. Osna was struck down by the human Sniper and Trooper Budslosh with a bronze spear and glowed branded. And how many kills? Whoa! Fuck me! 76 notable kills. 76. Fuck me with a rusty shovel. And 26 other kills. I can see why they wanted her to kill that fucker. No wonder it was so fat. It kept on eating that many people. Fuck me. Right, and also last but not least, I'm going to find my next target. Lupola. This is the one who attacked Sniper and Trooper. So if I can find out where it lives. It lives in Ghost died. And it's got 4 kills, so if I can find where Ghost died is. Site. Ghost died. Oh shit, it's not been discovered. Shit. Right. We are looking for Ghost died. So, that is our... wait, let's see what's our next objective. It's got to be somewhere nearby a sniper and trooper got attacked by them. But, yeah. That's something that I want to do. There's a site. It's like one of the 600 sites that I haven't discovered. Shit. Right. So that's pretty much it for this foray into Legends. I mean, it is really interesting. Like I say, it's really interesting. I mean, it all depends on what your definition of interesting is. But I mean, I quite like to see some of the stories that have been generated through Legends. There's some, like, especially the fights. I mean, you can go in like civilizations and other entities and look at like the wars and sieges and that have went on, and it is quite fun. Even though half the time it's always uncontested sieges. Like they've attacked a place that has no one to defend it, so then they just pillage it. So yeah, that was our foray into Legends, and I will return next time where we try to hunt down Rupola Cryptusk. And until then, farewell.